What's cracking, guys? Welcome to Thomas Was Alone. This is another game that I've wanted to play for quite a long time, but never actually got around to it. So I thought, you know, what better time than now? This game has, I think, it's won quite a few awards. I know the narrator, Danny Wallace, who, okay, some of you might have done the same thing as I have, and mistaken Danny Wallace for Stephen Merchant. For some reason, I get those two mixed up. Like, I heard the narration in this and went, oh, Stephen Merchant. And then kind of like looked it up and was like, oh, okay, so it's not Stephen Merchant, it's Danny Wallace. Huh. What's he been in? Oh, Assassin's Creed. Fucking duh. But ever since like Portal, I said it like that again. Portal, with Stephen Merchant doing Wheatley. Like, whenever I hear Danny Wallace, I instantly think of fucking Stephen Merchant, and I shouldn't, because they're not the same person. The voices to me sound similar, but they're not the same person. I know he won a BAFTA for that, so that's awesome. I know, again, I'm pretty sure this game was pretty popular. But I never got round to playing it. So I'm interested in playing it because I like a good puzzle game. I love my puzzle games. So yeah, I don't know. My mind's gone.
Think of something to me. Think of something to say.
And I can't. So I'm gonna shut up because I can't think of anything else to say. We'll get into it. The other thing is, as well, there is a lot of narration in this, so you might not hear a lot of me, or if I try to speak, I'll get cut off. So, just be warned. Let's get into it. Burp. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special, it was just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Thomas was alone. Thomas was indeed alone. Whee! And we have to get into that. Simple as fuck.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Yeah, so apparently the narration in this is quite good. I'm going to guess so if you won a BAFTA for it. Which is weird to win a BAFTA for a voiceover in a game. But hey, what do I know?
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
So good. 0.4.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Elliot. Well, that worked. Whee! Ooh, there's water. I don't think we float.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted.
Ooh.
It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect.
Oh. Sorry, Danny. Didn't realise there'd be more narration there.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Isn't that where everything goes? Side scrollers? We always go to the right. It's always right and up.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious.
Anything else? No. I didn't want to go through there in case he was about to say anything else. Past the respawn point.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
No, I wouldn't want to either. Past the respawn
He made
points
another
to
mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
points to save your character's progress. See, that's what I mean about getting cut off. But that's fine, because it's good narration. And it saves on my voice as well. Saves me having to talk. You can just sit back and enjoy the game. Well, I'm enjoying it so far.
Loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
And up here. And up here. If you hear my keyboard, I apologise. Oh, bollocks. Yeah. Ooh, nice one. Okay, oh, over that way. No, what are you doing, Thomas? Ugh. There we go. And alley-oop. Nice one. It feels really weird using one hand. No, not like that. Shut up. I mean one hand on the keyboard. Oh. Dirty-minded people.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. Was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Oh, poor Thomas. You will do. Go. Come on. Oh, this is really weird. Hey. The music's nice as well, I have to say. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot that would happen. Overlapping scripts, more than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed everything. 1.1.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Q&E to scroll characters. Ah, okay. Yes, but Chris, what you don't realise is you now need Thomas to get to where you are. There you go. See? Teamwork.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times.
Chris was short,
Well, not
chubby
actually.
and fat.
Not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah. The environment is changing right before. Ow! Ow! Stupid block. Come on, Chris. Get your fat ass down here. It's a neat. I mean, it's a neat little puzzle game. I'm enjoying it so far. It's only been about 10 minutes. How the hell?
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Oh, jump on it. Ooh, stairs. Okay. So now we have to jump on Chris. We have to jump on Thomas, sorry. So then Chris to jump on. Can we jump while no. We can't jump while we're on Chris. While Chris is on Thomas, sorry.
Great, great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Look, mate. Be thankful. There we go. If you didn't have Thomas, you wouldn't be able to get anywhere.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Ooh, that's going to be some tricky jumps. Elliot. Oh, come on. I hit the side of that. Are you serious? Oh, that's just not fair. Okay. Can Chris get to where he... Oh, Chris can't get to where he wants. Or can he? For a fat little fuck, he's oh. Well, I almost got that one. Oh. See me fail at platforming. Simple platforming at that. And oh, I pressed the space bar. Come on. That's just cheap. Alley-oop. 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 Hey, finally. Where are we now? Ooh.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness.
Do you know what? I like...
That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot.
I do like
the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
I do like the shadows that they cast on the background. It's very good. Okay, Thomas can get over that. Can Chris? He might be able to, just if I leave it. Oh. Last second. There we go. Right. Huh. No, you're not gonna... Oh, do I have to jump all the way over there? Ah. Yes, I do. Oh, shit. Shit. Scheisse. Okay, so I have to come down here to... Oh, well, I can reach this. Is there a button anywhere that I can press? Because I don't think Chris is going to be able to get up there, is he? Oh. Do I have to go all the way back for... I can't go back for Chris, can I? Oh, wait, hold on. You can just about... Hey. Okay, so it was more simple than I thought. Pop. Go. Sweet. Ooh, we've got a new character. Who's this?
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
No, what am I doing here? I need Chris. There we go. How... Wait, no. But Thomas can't jump while Chris is on him. Huh. This is what you call puzzling. Chris is too... Hold on. Nope. John, stay there. You go there. Oh, no, wrong character. There we go. I figured it out eventually.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things.
All this
Where'd they come from, anyway?
little dot things. And John freeze. There we go. Ooh, I've got another button to press. 1.8.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome.
It
Time
smells.
to flex those muscles, to put his training to use. Time to show those little dots how it was done.
Ah, John can jump a lot higher.
John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
John
You could
cared.
tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
John cared. Unlike Chris. Chris just hated everyone. Chris would happily kill everyone in the game. Oh, nearly missed that jump. Come on, Chris. Get your fat ass up there. Yep. No, not John. Chris. No, Chris. This is confusing sometimes. No, Chris. There we go. Okay, now back to John. Fall all the way down here. Where are we going here? Yeah. Up and over. Okay, so that's John done. Now here comes Chris. Go on, you fat, slow little fuck. Hey. Oh, we need Thomas for this one. We're doing some inverted falling. Get John, Chris through there. Back to Thomas. Oh, do we need John for this? Oh, okay. Thank you, John. Your help, pal. Yep. Wrong way. Whee! Boom. 1.9. Ooh. Can John make it all the way up there? John cannot. Okay. So, we'll need Thomas. No, Thomas. Thank you. And then John. Jump on Thomas. So John can... Ooh. Yep, that's... No, Chris. There we go. And then John. Jump on Chris.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
John's nice. And so is Thomas. Because now Thomas is no longer alone. How... Hold on. I wonder if... Yep. Seriously? You knob cheese. Okay. Go over here. Nope, Chris. There we go. And then Thomas. And then Chris jump on Thomas. And then up. There we go. Yep. Can John get up here? Yes, he can. Good man. Oh, Chris can't get up there because he's too small. That's fine. So take Thomas. Jump. No. Wrong thing. I pressed the wrong button. Nope. Okay. Nope. Chris, what are you doing, man? Can't even get up there either. Okay. Thomas. Then Chris. Then up. Nice one. Dee. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, Thomas. So you can get up there fine. John can get up there fine. So now we need Thomas and then Chris. Oh my god. Here. Okay. Trying to remember which way to go with these is it's kind of difficult. Okay, what now? So now we have to get Chris all the way up there. Oh my god, are you serious? Chris, you're a liability, mate.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
But he hasn't got any arms. Oh, for the love of fuck. Nope, that one. Nope, Thomas. Nope, that one. There we go. Okay. Shift out of the way. Up and up. Almost got this one. I just mistimed the jump for Chris. Hello. Jump. Okay, so Chris is now up there. Sweet. John up there. I'm really enjoying this. This is it's a good little puzzle game. Come back. If I need John to get on this, I'm not going to be happy. Shouldn't do. Nope. Sweet. And up and over. Gimmon. E. Okay, so now we need Thomas, you move over there. John, you...
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Chris isn't a very happy man. Let's put it that way. Or a happy block, or whatever. And then back to Chris. Then up. Can you jump up that? Nope. That's fine. And on to Chris. Back to Thomas. Back to Chris. Oh. And up. We need Tom. Tom? John for this one. Can you get up that? No. I can't get past because fucking Chris is there now. Oh. I need John Figure to get up there.
Oopsie.
Okay. Thank you, John. Okay. So, take Thomas up here. You can go there. You can go there. Wait, no, hold on. No, sweet. And then you... Oh, for the love of fuck. Thomas can get up there anyway, so that's cool. Oh, wait, hold on, because John needs to go last, because Chris then won't be able to get past, but now he can. Hey! Yay! Oh, my hands are really cold.
This was interesting. A floating target. This would require coordination, balance, and timing.
All of which
John was sure the
I don't
dots
have.
would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
So John can go there, okay. Come on, Chris. No, Mr. Chris can't. So there, and then Thomas, and then Chris. So now...
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
He decided to what? Keep us? Keep Thomas and Chris? I don't think he can keep us, dude. Oh, that was piss poor. Get back on John. Back onto John. Onto John. There we go. Yep. Yep. The initial group possessed simple variations in size and strength. More complex configurations were inevitable. As it ever spread, these variations became increasingly extreme. Ooh, we've got a new block.
This was how Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually.
Poor Claire.
She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed. Wait, what? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers.
Yeah! Get and go, Claire! She can float, because that's a superpower, apparently. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave the first episode. I like this. I really do like this. The narration is fantastic. I love the narration. Like, this is such a simple game. It's a puzzle game, which I like. I love my puzzle games. But it's so fucking simple. You know, it's just blocks. I think I saw one review that said, like, you don't need fantastic graphics, you don't need explosions, you don't need, you know, all this fancy stuff to be a good game. And that is true, you don't. A game as simple as this can be absolutely fantastic. And it can stay with you for a long time. Like, my favourite game of all time is like Broken Sword. It's a point and click game, but it's fantastic. It is woven within myself and, you know, and my memories and my love for that game. I absolutely adore the Broken Sword series. Not all of them, I have to say. 1 and 2 were absolutely fantastic. The third one was a bit meh, fourth meh, and especially the new one. I mean, I'll get into that another time. But yeah, you don't need fantastically looking graphics to be a really good game, and this is an exceptional game, and I'm really loving this so far. The puzzle things is like, yeah, it's actually kind of hard to play a puzzle game because you get a lot of people that will sit there and be like, oh, just do this, go here, jump here. But when you're playing it yourself, it's easy to see from the outside, but when you're playing it yourself, your mind gets boggled and all this stuff. Oh, but anyway, love playing this. I will be playing a lot more. Oh, yes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. And come back for next time. So as ever, bye-bye.